I'm just getting set up. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. I'm going to do a live tonight. Hi, Aunt Beck. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, Lucia. I'm just getting set up. It's going to be a cold night. Aunt Beck says she's finishing the dishes. Ours are done, Aunt Beck. Hi, Eva. Good to see you. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Aristi. Welcome. Ruth. Hi. Eva's babysitting. Grandchildren, Eva. Hi, little crafts. Kathy, hi. It's good to see everybody. Hi, Rose. One down. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Ready for a 3-day weekend. Yes. New Year's weekend. Yay. 3 days. Are you going to play in your art, Lucia? I don't know about anybody, but it's cold here in Nebraska. And it's going to get colder, colder, colder. It's going to be a cold old weekend. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of art this weekend. Trying to get 2017 finished up, but I don't know. Lucia says it's cold in Oregon also, but no snow? No snow? I think they're getting all our snow in Iowa. Lucia wants snow. We've got snow on the ground. We had a white Christmas. It was a very nice Christmas. Really? You would think they'd have snow in Oregon. And Beck says she's reorganizing all her craft stuff this weekend and going to the twins' second birthday party. Cool. And Beck, I missed your live, but I watched the replay. Kathy says they had snow in Vancouver for Christmas. Yeah, we had a white Christmas. We just got, it's cold here, so the snow's not melting. We have maybe a couple inches on the ground, so the ground's covered, and it's cold. And it's going to get really cold this weekend. No snow. Oh, little crafts. I don't know what it is with these Colorado and Oregon folks. Aunt Beck's Creation says she'll be back live next Wednesday, 2:30 to 5. You know, Aunt Beck, we did an impromptu shopping trip on Wednesday. My brother had to go get his tires fixed, and I didn't want to start my car. I needed some things, so I rode along, and I thought, oh no, I'm going to miss Aunt Beck's live. But Aunt Beck is doing a project with lunch bags that looks so interesting. That was such an interesting project. I think I'm going to go to the store and get me some lunch bags and follow them around. I haven't seen Janet. Yep, I think I'm going to have to follow Aunt Beck's project. It looks really interesting. Eva says, I don't want any kind of snow. We get down in the 30s and icy windshield. Yeah, I can do without the bad roads. Well, I thought I'd work in my child craft book again tonight. These are just some extras that I have tucked in. And I'm not going to go through and show all the pictures tonight, but we're getting quite a few of them finished. Yay! It won't be long, and I'll be looking for another project to do in the live sessions. This was the one that we worked on last week. It is so cute with that little one with the angel wings here. So this week, I thought I'd work on another one back here. What did I do with it? Right in here. It's getting filled up. This one this is Faces. Various sculptures by Pablo Picasso from an exhibition at the Petite, oh, I can't pronounce all these words, Palace, P-A-L-A-I-S, in Paris, December of 1966. But I call these Faces. This is Pablo Picasso. But I thought it would be cute to put this one on it. So he's going to go right in here. And I haven't chosen colors yet. Oh, I've got some green in here. This is the only colored one on here. Isn't that interesting? A little bit of green, gray in here. All the rest of it's black and white. A little color, I guess, in there. Blues. A little dark red in there. Not very much color on this page. Looks like there might be a little yellow hiding in there. So, I don't know about you guys, but this week went super fast for me. Maybe it's because Christmas was on a Monday. We had our Christmas on Sunday evening. And I, like a, hi Sarah, welcome. Like a stupid person that I am, like, what did I do with it here? Already going, what did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it. I started another art journal, but this is a photograph journal that I'm going to give to my nephew and his wife for, oh, I put it someplace. Can't show it to you. So, and what I did was I used one of those little Strathmore create your own storybooks, you know, 5x8, about this size. And I used leftover wrapping paper as the base. But it's turning out pretty good. Here it is. I can't show you anything but the outside because I've got all the photographs in it. I put some rubber bands around it. But this is what I did on Christmas Day. And I'm binding it here on the edge. I'm doing the Coptic stitch. But, you know, right at the last week in 2017, Mary's got to start another art journal. But this one's going to go to, I can't show you because I'm not comfortable in showing all the pictures of, it's mostly my nephew and his family. And they don't know that I'm doing this. So, yep, gonna, right at the end of the year, start another, excuse me here, I bumped my camera. No, I don't think they do. I know my brother doesn't. He's hard of hearing. And in fact, when tonight I was relaxing in the chair and I woke up about 7:15 and he said, "You just about missed your own show." So, and my nephew and his family, I don't think that they watch. They've got other interests. They're not interested in what Aunt Mary does. But this Coptic stitch, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that takes a long time to do that. It's tedious. But then when I get it finished, I'm going to put some of that, let me reach for it. You saw that glue book that I did where I put this on the binding? This eyelash yarn. I'm going to put some of that on the binding of it. So I've been working in that this week. Kind of going down another rabbit trail with my art journaling. So tonight I want to work on this, and I think I'll pull out some greens. I've got some of this is This is bluegrass green. I thought I had like a sea green. That's green tree. That's pretty. Here, is this it? Nope. I'll just use that bluegrass green. And a little streak of this, maybe this Napa red. I like this Napa red. Just a little red, some yellow, little yellow in here. Green, red, and yellow. Those are really interesting. That's really an interesting palette. I don't know if I want just green, reds, and yellows on here. Maybe I'll do some blue. There's some blue up in there. But this is mostly dark grays in there. I might bring some color out in here. So I'm just going to get started on this right away. So, yeah, Kathy, it will be a nice, it'll be a nice treasure for them. I just kind of hope they enjoy it, so. I haven't seen Janet come in. Hi, Christine. Welcome. Maybe she did a Meri thing and fell asleep in her chair. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Janet's usually one of the first. Janet and Rose and Lucia, Aunt Beck, I can always count on them kind of popping in right away. That we'll have to find out what's going on with her. Maybe, whoops. So Pablo Picasso, huh? Yeah, I want to hear about everybody's. Yeah, you guys are. It's nice to have folks come in right after you start your live session. And you aren't sitting there going, I wonder if anybody's going to come watch tonight. I want to hear about your Christmas. Did you guys all have a nice Christmas? I'm doing the one-handed paintbrush, one finger of paintbrush tonight. Yeah, let's see. I've been trying to close out my 2017. I won't get everything done and closed up. I decided that was really kind of putting too much pressure on you trying to have everything done. Kathy says some of our family couldn't make it Christmas Eve because it was snowing and then it froze. Aunt Beck said she got her dishes done. Yeah, it's nice to have snow, but Ruth said she had a lovely Christmas. It's nice to have snow, but the travel kind of makes it bad. I think they're getting it really bad in Indy tonight. Eva said she had a nice Christmas. Let's see what's... the store was closed, so she didn't have to work like she did on Thanksgiving. Well, yay! That wouldn't be any fun to have to work over Christmas. I don't think I've ever had... Well, I did work in my younger days, work as a nurse aide. So, and a care staff member. So there were probably, I don't remember specifically, but there were probably some days that I had to work on Christmas. But actually, those times are kind of fun because you're still with people and families come in and, oh, Eva works at Target. Oh, that's crazy. They closed Target over Christmas? That's interesting. I don't know if we don't have a Target, so I think our Walmart was open. But we don't go shopping over Christmas Day. That's That's for other days of the week. Oh, is Dee Dee working in her book, Lucia? I'm going to have to check on Dee Dee's videos. I didn't get out to watch her today. I'm planning on trying to catch her Ustream on, they're going to be doing a streamathon over New Year's Eve day. I love to watch her work in that book too, Lisa. That's really nice. Oh, you haven't seen it lately. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is kind of drying fast here. I feel like I need something else. You know what I thought I'd do tonight? Not with this one, but I thought maybe I'd do some fine line painting with a doily tonight. Maybe with my black on white. That would be fun. I need to fill up some of my pages in, I need to fill up some of my pages in my 2018 Composite Art Journal. Let's see. I think I'll put this on. I think I'm going to draw. I do too. Dee Dee is such an inspiration. Just a total inspiration. And the thing about doing Pablo Picasso faces is I don't have to worry about them being goofy or looking goofy. So I think I'm just going to draw some heads here maybe. Kind of maybe mimic some of his. He has a big eye. Now, let's see. Uh-oh, I think Picasso probably did a better job than Meri. I'm kind of watching my... Hi, Kim, Marie. Hey, Kim Marie, one of I sent your Christmas card, and it came back in the mail, but I think I put a 3 on your zip code instead of a 5. And they said it was because I checked the address, and it all looked fine. I checked it against what you sent me. So I just put a 5 on your zip code and put it back in the mail. So you should be getting a Christmas card from me. Oh, that's a goofy face. Let's see. Picasso wouldn't be too happy with me here. He always puts 2 eyes on his faces. We'll just draw another eye outside the head here. It's going to be one of those nights. It's going to be one of those nights. It's always when I'm looking down at my book and concentrating on what I'm doing. I think the internet knows that I'm not watching, so it thinks, now let's click her off. Let's see. I kind of like this face. It's kind of hard to draw this standing up, but this little guy is going to be over here, so he's going to be covering up most of this. So maybe I'll do a face down in here. Now I'm not watching the chat. I'm kind of bending down over my book here, seeing if I can't mimic this face, sort of. Sort of, I said, not realistically even. And then it's got a kind of like a scarf, I think, here, in there. Welcome to anybody who's coming in. If I didn't see you come in, I say welcome to you while I'm bending down over this page here, trying to draw this funny face on here. And let's see, he's got a mouth. Woo. Has anybody seen Janet come in? There she is. Hi, Janet. Janet, we've been waiting for you. Rose has been saying, has Janet come in yet? Has Janet come in yet? I'm going to set these paints out of the way here. I'll be knocking them over. Welcome, Janet, and welcome to anybody else who's come in that I've missed. Rose says she's munching on a turkey sandwich. Ah, Kim Marie, thank you. Hi, Ramona. I think I've welcomed everybody else. Oh, you said you got the art card. All right. Well, I think I sent you a Christmas card too, and it came back in the mail, so you should be getting a Christmas card from me. I feel like I need some more faces. Look at this guy's got a sailor cap on. And this is a lady. Let's try to do this lady in here. And I'm just kind of playing with my FineLine Paint Applicator here. While I'm standing up, and that makes it even harder. But since we don't have to worry about these faces looking like people, I can just kind of draw weird doodle faces on here. Oh, she's got a big fat chin. Whoa! Well, we're going to leave her that way because I like her. I need something right up in here yet. I feel like I want to sit down. But my chair's across the room and my paint's just a little wet there. I'm going to put my wax paper over it. Mary, why didn't you think about that? There went my cap to my FineLine Paint Applicator. Let's see if I can draw this guy right here with the pointy nose. He's got a pointy nose. It comes like that. And he's got two nostrils on his nose. And he's got two eyes right here. One right there. And another one in here. And he's got kind of like a heart-shaped hairdo up here. Ah, this is fun. I'll draw another one right in here. Let's see. Just for the fun of it. And we'll put another one. I'm just kind of getting inspired by Picasso's portrait faces here. The eyes. He's got a little mustache. We're going to put a mustache on. Oh, this one looks more like an animal than a man. He's got sort of a square face, though. There, I know he needs a lip. That's what's wrong. Oh, I know. It's the way his nose is. Still looks like an animal to me. That's a little better, I guess. Move over, Picasso. I don't think Picasso's too worried. Let's see. I think I'll just do some little ones up here. Just kind of draw some eyes, maybe. This isn't too much like Picasso right there. I need something in the corner. I think this paint's already, it's damp. Maybe if I do a little, I like that little sailor guy, but I don't have room to put him. Unless I draw real small. It's kind of hard drawing while you're standing up. Oh, that poor sailor. He's taking it on the chin. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I'll stop. All right, let's put, I knocked the cap to my, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And here again, it's just going to be a temporary bond until I can get in there and work on it. I have been kind of slowing down. A tall stool may be the answer, Rose. Yes, Kim Marie. Just get them out. Get a piece of newspaper. Put a piece of newspaper, a piece of scratch paper, something you don't care about, out on your desk, and just start playing. Just start playing. This is craft paint. Well, this is Americana, but I also go to Walmart and buy this apple barrel paint. And for 50 cents well, these cost about, at Hobby Lobby, about $1.39 when they're not on sale. But, yeah, for the amount of money that you pay, it's really a inexpensive way to learn. It's kind of fun. I have to laugh at myself because I never know what I do with the caps to my stuff here in these live sessions. Oh, here, I put it in this. All right, let me put this cap back on the glue so it doesn't dry out. And I will most likely have to go back in and make sure these pictures are glued down nice. But I'm just going to kind of tack it in. I feel like I need to do some more. But for now, it's just fun. Peg, did Peg come in? Hi, Peg. Hi, Peg. Peg, I'm playing Picasso tonight. I thought that I would get out I'm going to put this over on the other side of the room, let it dry. I thought that I would get out one of these pages. One of my goals is to finish up. I might have showed you these last week. I've been working on them when we Zoom. When we do our Zoom session. I didn't today, but I've been working on doing collages. This is upside down. Doing collages on the backs of these pages to fill them up, because I feel like collaging and glue booking has been a big part of my 2017 art journey. So I'm trying to fill up the backs of pages so that I'll have a complete art journal by the time 2017 is over with. And I've got a good deal of them finished, but I have some here that aren't finished. And I thought I would grab one. Maybe this one. Or, let's see. Or, yeah, this one. I was playing with flowers. I get them upside down. Maybe both of them. And I thought I'd just play with doing a doily really fast. With black on white. And let's see. This was one of the plants outside of on the edge of our porch. And this was one of the peony plants. My brother's peony plants. Hi, Ella. Welcome, Ella Connor. For goodness sakes. Ella Connor, I know her from Facebook. Ella does beautiful, beautiful cards. Sent me the most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas card. I'm going, these cards are works of art. Well, I got the blue. What did I do with the black? I'm looking for my black FineLine Paint Applicator. Here it is. And it's pretty full. Maybe I'll do both black and blue. So if you all see Ella Connor on, I know you're on Facebook, but I don't think you have a Connor on, I know you're on Facebook, but I don't think you have a YouTube channel, do you, Ella? And Ella, just so you know, my, Create with Ella. Well, hey guys, if you haven't found Ella's, I'm going to have to myself. I'm probably subscribed and didn't know it. I haven't had bingo yet tonight, Janet. You haven't missed it yet. I thought I'd do this FineLine Paint Applicator doily first. Create with Ella. Go check out her channel because Ella does beautiful cards. I know you have some... do you do live sessions, Ella? If you do live sessions, shout out a time and let's go visit your channel. And I'm at the point where I'm going to have to start writing down who does live sessions on what days and what times. I know Little Crafts, she does live sessions, and Aunt Beck does live sessions. Carson D. Cat does, but I don't know if she has a regular schedule. There you go, Ella. You're getting some subbies. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to play with doing some doilies on the back of here while we're chatting. Mary, Janet means a bingo date with... Oh, thank you, Rose. January 19th, I believe, is... I won't be having a live session. I have to check the calendar again, and it's on my phone up there. But January 19th, it's that third week, that third Friday, I believe, in January. My grandniece, her school is doing a bingo night. And they do it up pretty good. They have a lot of the town that they live in is maybe about 12 or 14,000. And they have a lot of the local businesses contribute basket prizes and everything. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. So I'm just going to start playing with doing a doily here. But I need to tell you, Ella, that this is Friday night. It's a really busy Friday night. It's Christmas. I've already got kicked off once. But if you see me get kicked off, freeze, or whatever, just hang tight. I'll be right back. My YouTube app is still going. It's still recording. But I've lost connection to the internet. And all I have to do is reconnect and I'm back. So... So I'm just going to do like a basic kind of a fun little doily in here, just starting a circle and do the basic. I almost want to sit down. I might get into trouble by trying to sit down here, but I'll pop up every now and then. I won't be able to see the screen. I'm tempted to get out my other phone, but I have trouble in the fact that what happens with that other phone is it thinks I'm trying to sign in 2 different places, and I am, but it won't let me. It gets mad at me. So I'm thinking I need to download it's Chrome, and I'm thinking I need to download another browser. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Laura, I showed your mother's card, your mother's design in my Happy Mail. That was so beautiful. So I'm just going to play with putting a really fast doily design here. And this is basically because what I want to do is I want to get my composite art journal, all these blank pages with some fun stuff on them, so I can bind my art journal for 2017 and call it done. And let's see, can I find it fast? Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's see. Hold the phone. I had it out. I was going to show you. Yes, it's here. to show this to you guys. I have to show you what I got. I ordered a custom binder from Shannon. Lucia says her December daily is too fat for its cover. She can't even come close. She needs to come up with some way to fix it. You know, the one thing you might do, Lucia, is well, I'll show you on this. I got this custom binder from Shannon. Oh, I am in love with it. This is what I'm going to use for, I'm debating whether I'm going to put my Society of Idea Collectors in with my year. I probably won't. Let's open it this way. But Lucia, if your December daily's getting too fat, you might glue a piece to the inside back, maybe right in there, and make that kind of a flap like this. So it'll fold up like that, and maybe it'll expand for you. I don't know, you could. But isn't this nice? Shannon did this as a custom design because I wanted one that would flip over. I should just get this out of the way so that I don't mess it up. But and this is supposedly will hold. You know how fat my Society of Idea Collectors get. Well, let's just say this is 4. It's really 2. I put another one in there. But look at this. This is going to be so cool to hold my Society of Idea Collectors. But I'm going to do something a little bit different with my Society of Idea Collectors. I'm going to use the composition books, and they're going to go in here. But they're going to go in here a little bit differently. So I'm going to hopefully work on that. I want to say this weekend. But then she sent along some extra pieces that I can use as dashboards, or I could even make another little traveler's journal, but I don't really do the traveler's journals. I like just to use this fits quite well into my bag, believe it or not, especially when I take out the, this second book that I put in here. It'll fit in my purse quite well, and so I'm just going to use this kind of as my traveler's journal. It's kind of like, I can't get too many. Dee Dee can work in multiple journals, but I can't. But I really I just love this. I can't wait to start using it. And then she sent along a little, let me pull it out here and show it to you. Yay, Shannon. Aunt Beck says the cottage is a wreck right now. She sent along this little, she sends along scrappies when you order something. She'll send along a little package. But she sent this little mini book. Isn't this darling? Well, that's her business card. Shannon Green and Maker of Stuff. I love how she says this. Let's just give Shannon Green a big old shout out for these. She's worked really hard on doing these binders. And I am just thrilled. I'm going to order another one from her. Probably in the early part of next year. I can't do it now. I'm trying to get stuff organized at the end of the year. So let me put this aside. I want to finish my doilies here. Guess what? What I do with my black paint? There it is. So fun to do this. Do Shannon's binders have a lingering odor? No, I do not smell anything at all. I think they're just fine rose. And Bet says she doesn't have to worry about cooking a meal. She can just keep working, and I lost the chat. And until she's starving. That's funny, Aunt Beck. That's kind of what happened to me today. I was Zooming with my artsy friends out there, and I was actually working on what I'm going to have for my giveaway tonight, and I looked up, and my goodness, if someone wouldn't have said anything, I might have missed supper tonight. Now, I'm not watching chat. because I kind of want to finish this doily. And all I'm doing is drawing kind of like half circles around in a circle here. Maybe I'll start with another, but I got to pop up every now and then and make sure that my phone is still going. And I don't care that it's not, you know, when I'm just sketching these, I don't care that it's not, what do I want to say, in sync or balanced or anything. Because my thought is when you put a doily down on the table, unless you stretch it tight and, you know, work at it, it's fabric. It's going to have bends and tucks and everything in it. So that's kind of my thought on this. But I'm getting to the point that I want to do on this, where I want to do something different rather than these half circles. So I'm not watching chat. I'm really sitting down and I'm looking at my paper. So let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'll just bring some lines out like this. And this is where it gets kind of fun, because this, when somebody crochets, they would not crochet like this. I mean, well, they could, maybe, if you're talented. They would go start at the center and make their center ring and then build around it. But they wouldn't draw a line out this way and this way like I am. But that's what kind of makes it fun when you're drawing. When you're drawing a piece. Because you can do things that you couldn't do if you were crocheting. And this is really kind of simulating a thread doily. And if I get something like that, well, we'll just deal with it. Pineapple stitch doilies are beautiful. I love to crochet them. You know, I'm going to have to get out some crochet books and actually look at them. I know that they go, pineapple stitch kind of goes like this, kind of like, and then they do some double and triple crochets in there. Let's see. I'm reading the chat. Rose, be careful when you're working with rubber cement. It's a very powerful odor. It is. In fact, some stores will make you provide identification and before they will sell it to you. And you don't have to use rubber cement. You can use repositionable tape. Any type of glue that's repositionable will work on those. I just use rubber cement because that's what I had. I don't really have on hand. I purchased it before, but I don't really have a repositionable tape that I know of. I got some double-sided tape, and boy, that stuff is strong. Got it at Joann's. It's called Mrs. Sparkle's tape. And it doesn't say that it's acid-free, so I'm really kind of questioning it, but for my purposes, I don't mind. I'm just jumping up to see. I sit down and I jump up, and I sit down and I jump up. Janet, will you do a video about your word book? Yeah, Janet. Janet, would you start a channel for us? And Beck says that's because the huffers that huff paint and glue want to get high. Yeah, that's why you have to show ID to buy it. I was kind of shocked the first time they asked me. I said, because I wasn't aware of that. It was a couple years ago. And I just wanted some rubber cement. We never had to do that when I was in college, but that was several years ago. They probably, we were so naive, we probably go, you're going to get high on rubber cement. We would use it in our art class as a, to a watercolor class as a resist. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, I'm feeling like I want to do more here. This isn't enough. So I'm really going to play with this. Probably more Zentangle than a thread crochet. And I couldn't even call it Zentangle, probably. Probably more doodling than anything. And that doesn't suit me. So let's see. When something doesn't suit me, I start adding dots. On these, gold is my go-to color to cover up all my mistakes. And these little picot stitches are my go-tos when something isn't appealing to me. That doesn't work for me in here. But we'll go ahead and play with it anyway. Not everything I do turns out. What's going on here? I don't like my phone being up 3 feet ahead above me, because I can't see what's going on. Now it's getting scribbly, that's for sure. If anybody comes in, welcome. It's getting scribbly. Now I kind of like it. I like it more when I have all these lines on here rather than just a few. I don't like this. I don't like this area in here. I'll probably paint it out. And this in here in no way resembles a crocheted doily. This, I started out that way, but then I got scribbly. So now I'm just doodling. But I think these dots, when I put these dots on here, I think that just adds a lot of elegance to the page. Something about them just adds. And I don't mind if I get my hands in it and that, because I'll probably paint it or do something with my smudges. So I lost track of what I was doing here. I need to sit up and see if I'm still with you guys in a minute. So not everything that you do has to be beautiful per se. You just get out there and play. I don't like this area though. So talk about playing. I'm going to do some reverse collage in my wet paint here. Let's see what's going on in chat. Oh, Diane! Hi! Welcome to you. Diane Packer Dye. Are you staying warm in Nebraska? I'm just going to smear some paint on this page because I want to. Because I don't like this area. And I know to smear, but at this point I don't care. Except I should probably put some wax paper on underneath of it, because I don't want it to go on our beautiful desktop like it did here. And of course I never have the big pieces of wax paper out when I want them out. So now I'm just going to play with the paint on it. I need more wax paper. And actually, this is where it gets kind of fun, because I had no idea when I started this what I was going to do. And you just can kind of just get in there and see what you can do with the mess you're making. Aunt Beck says it's 59 degrees there now, and it's supposed to get down to 30 tonight. Oh, brr. Yeah, we're going to get in the sub-zeros tonight. Yeah, Di and Peg, you are almost neighbors. And now I'm just going to do a few little things in there. You know, and I'm kind of liking this, except for I want to do some of this along the border here, maybe, just to kind of close it in. And I kind of went out. Now I'm watching my page. I'm not watching the chat, so I need a better setup. Maybe by the time 2018 rolls along, maybe I'll get a setup where I can actually see chat while I'm painting. That would be nice. So that I could talk to you guys without having to wash my hands. Now, what do I want to do? I'm liking this, but I'm not. You know what I'm wanting to do? I'm wanting to put some lines in here. Diane said, it's cold, Peg. They have to keep all the shades closed to help keep it warm. She's so tired of the darkness in the house all the time. Brr. Yeah, it's getting into the sub-zeros. They on our channel in Lincoln. Hi, Linda. They yeah, minus 35. That's cold. They are putting out weather warnings for all weekend. They're telling everybody to be careful all the weekend. I'm wanting some of this. I'm going to, what did I do with it? I'm wanting to play with this Napa Red. And I don't want too much. So let's see what I'm going to do here. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. And I really didn't want to get too involved in these. I just want these to kind of be fast fine line paint things. Here I am putting in that extra paint. I'm really just wanting to use up my blank pages in my journal. Now, let's see. I think this is going to be one big flower, and I'll probably come back in I'm thinking with my FineLine Paint Applicator, because I didn't like what I kind of messed it up when I did this area in there. But I'm liking this better than when I had it over there. I know what the deal is. I miss spring. Bring back the flowers. We've had enough snow. Although I can't really say this is a spring flower. It's got some deep reds in it. This is the point to where you just get in there and play. You aren't concerned about okay, let's wash my hands again. Now I want to do more in there. What do I want to use? Another FineLine Paint Applicator. I'm going to sit down again so I'm not going to see chat. I don't know how much paint is in here, but we're going to see. Now I'm just kind of doing layers. And this is not planned out layers, believe me. This may turn out and it may not. Whoops. How can I like that? Oh, let's see. Let's just bring these all out. Here, expand this flower out while I'm at it. And just let that white area fall into the background. I can't say I really like this, but for something that's impromptu, I'm not unhappy with it. This will take a time to dry. I'm getting to the end of this paint. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'm trying to get this cap back in there. It's clogged up on me. Well, I might have to stop there. Hold it, hold it. I'm getting it. Well, that's useless. I'll go back to my white here. Huh? Not that white. What did I do with it? I'll go to this yellow. It needs to be. Well, what does it look like to you guys? See, I could just keep going with this. I could just keep going with this. And this will take some time to dry because this paint is thick. What started out as a doily ended up as some sort of a flower. It looks like a dahlia? Huh. It probably is. I don't think we had dahlias. We had zinnias. But zinnias don't have these big floppy leaves, so it probably is a dahlia of some sort. It's just kind of fun to play. You don't have to do a masterpiece every time. Just get out there and see what you're... Now I'm wanting to do some more in the center. I'm wanting to mess it up in the center. And I don't like taking the tip, because you see how that paint's built up there already? That's because I put it down on the page, and that's a good way to clog it up. See, just from that little, it's already getting clogged up there. Then you have to go wash it all out. There, I think I'm gonna call this quits, I think, because I think I've made a mess. Perfectly imperfect. Yes, yes. Hi, Lisa. I didn't see you come in. All right, let's put this all aside. Let's put all this mess aside. Someplace where it won't get on my... Let's see. Where shall I put it? Let's move some of this stuff around. I don't want it to get too messy over here. If I were doing this, I would just walk away and let it dry on the table, but if I were doing it with not in the live. But I'll tell you one thing, this paint, when it dries on that page, it will dry thick, and it will have a really thick embossed texture. And that's one thing that I really like about this craft paint, especially the white. I love to do that texture, and I know the more I work with it, the more I learn, and I know that there's more to be learned. I'm kind of wiping off my hands now and get that paint off my hands. That was a semi-success. Are you all ready for some bingo tonight? Rose says, just call me Floss Woman. I have not followed chat. Let's see what you all are talking about. Welcome back, Rose. Rose is back. Lisa joined us. Lisa Swank, Artful Inspirations. Lucia said it's a Zendalsum flower. That's funny, Lucia. I meant Lucia. A Zendalusum. A sunflower. Yeah, sunflowers, Ruth, I think you're hitting it. Because I see a lot of sunflower, so I think if there's anything stuck in my head, it's sunflower. Although I will say I think that looks more like a dahlia too. Sunflowers. Thank you, guys. A dahlia. All right. All right. Gold is always good. Bring on the metallic. Yeah, I got more gold in my Happy Mail too. Peg's buttons. What would I do without these buttons, Peg? And we're going to play for some more ATCs tonight because they were easy to make. Well, sort of easy to make. They're pretty fast. And I've got them all in the envelopes, all ready to go. We're going to do 6 of them. And I'm just going to pull out, well, I don't even have to pull out 6. I'll just show you what they are. Believe it or not, they're ice skates. Now this one I goofed on making this line, so I made it fatter. Most of them Yeah, all organized. Yeah, right. Most of them look like this with the white line around it. This one I slipped on this was done with a pit pen, one of those biggie pit pens. And this was stamped. So they're ice skates. They're just, you know what, they're just bits of art. And on the ones that are in the envelope, let me pull out one in the envelope here. On the ones in the envelope, I've documented on the back, so, you know, just, I call them ice skates ATCs, carved stamp. They're fun to do, but I stamped on this, and I don't think I have it at hand. It's a blue Easy Carve from Speedball. It's like an easy cut, and thank you. Actually, here's the photograph. Here's the photograph that I used. These ice skates were hanging in our local post office, and I asked the lady at the clerk if I could take a picture of them. She let me. So, these are extras here. Sort of got it, but, you know, that Speedy Carve Easy Cut, I tell you, it was easier to carve on these erasers than that. So, but I thought I'd go ahead and do it. So that's what we're going to play bingo for tonight. And I got the buttons out here. You guys know the routine. We're going to drop 12 buttons. Let me get this out. Here's my contact information. I'm just going to put it up here. So if you haven't sent me your snail mail address, and if you win, be sure you send me your snail mail address. Let me get these buttons out. And hopefully this will go pretty fast. I don't know if we'll play bingo all the time. I'm looking for fast ways to do these contests, so we don't spend an hour trying to figure out who's going to get the wonderful ATCs. I'll put this right here. Lucia says, I got a Girl Scout badge for roller skating. I can skate backwards and do a figure 8. Wow, you're better than me, Rose. I could go, if I was lucky, straight. So what you do here is just pick a number. And don't worry if somebody else picks the same number, because I made extra. And if you pick a free space, if it lands on any free space, you can have free space, because I don't want you to say, you know, free space 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just say free space, and if it lands on any one of them, you can have it. Peg says her husband ran the roller rink when he was a kid. Wow, cool. We would have roller skating parties, but that's about the... And then we'd have pizza. That was my favorite part of the party. We'd have pizza. So why don't you all go pick a number. Choose any one of the numbers on here. And when we've all chosen a number, I'll throw the buttons. See how much skates mean to us, Mary? Yeah. That's true, Janet. It's the food. It's the pizza. It was fun too, just being with your friends. We had to go to another town and I doubt that roller skating rink is even still standing. They probably have torn it down. Oh, the envelopes just went over my desk. Not all of them, 6 of them. I guess I'll put them over to the side here. I'll crawl out and get them later. I need a bigger desk. My desk space probably measures maybe 3 feet by 2 feet, maybe a little bit bigger than that, but it's just a small desk, and I've got a lamp and a tray of tools over here. It's just not quite big enough for me, but oh well. Are we done? Are we still picking numbers? If you want an ATC. And I trust you to keep track of your number and tell me if you won one, because that tells me you really want it. You know, and I don't think anybody's going to cheat me on an ATC, and if they do, they can have it. And Diane, I still have one to send you. You sent me your address, but I'd already mailed them, and I haven't gone out yet since I mailed them because it's cold out. All right, I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds, and then we'll throw the buttons and see if anybody wins anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all got your numbers? 5. Oh yeah, and then I've been putting the buttons in both hands because I think it gives a better coverage of the board rather than, I've noticed that when I throw them, they tend to land down in here. So I'm going to try to maybe get a little bit more centered here. It looks to you like I'm up, well, let's bring the board down there. All right, I'm going to let them go. Wait. I've only got 3 in that hand. Let's grab a couple more. Make it fair. All right, here it goes. See, I don't know why. It seems like the majority fall down here. So, but there's repeating numbers. There's 64. I'll give you a 1 or a 22, a 29. If you have a free space or a 21, a 12, a 74 or 71. 66 or 64 or 29. Lisa got 64. Yay! Anybody else get a number? Kim Marie? Am I going to have to throw these buttons again? 74 for Linda. I think I have all your address. Linda, do I have your address? If I don't have your address, would you send it to me, Linda? I can't remember if I have it or not. I think I might have it. I think you won. Christine had 71. I might look for another game. 5 winners? I got Lisa, Kim, Linda, and Christine. Is there somebody else? Ramona. Okay. Cool. Cool school. Well, since we've only got 1, I don't want to do another throw for 1. I got it. I got it, Rose. Thank you. I wrote it down. Thank you. So I don't want to throw the buttons again for 1 because that'll throw the next one off. So when we do another contest toward the end of the live, we'll instead of 6, we'll play for 7. So I'm going to kind of keep my eyes out for another game that maybe we can play that will be fast. It'd be nice if we could get a game that spins, you know, like have the numbers around, or you pick a spot and then I just do the spin like the Wheel of Fortune. That would be fun, but I don't know. My brother's got some games upstairs. I'm going to have to rate them, but I think they're all board games like Clue and I don't know what. A spinner, yeah. So we'll play again at the toward the end of the session. Let me put this aside so I don't lose it. How about some glue booking? It seems like we go from the painting to the game to the... I'd like to do some glue booking, and I still haven't done anything with the cover. What did Christine say? Twister? An old Twister board and collage images on it. Huh. I've never played Twister, but it sounds fun. Twister has a... Look how awesome that profile looks with the back side up. Profile looks with the back side. What are you talking to, Rose? I don't know what you mean, the profile. You mean this? I'm kind of reading the chat here. Twister board. I'm going to have to keep my... Twister has a color spinner on it. Is it a pretty big spinner? So that we can just... I'm gonna have to look for that. Maybe I'll Google it. Meri, a woman's profile like a silhouette. Huh. Huh. Okay. Huh. You could probably find one at the thrift shop. Probably, because they have all sorts of games, especially at the Goodwill. Puzzles. Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. I thought maybe I'd do a page in here tonight. We did this Christmas page. I'd like to do a New Year's page. But let's see. What would you do for New Year's? I don't have any New Year's glue book images, so we might just make it work. And I've been playing with all my images, looking for a big fat shoe that you guys say I have, and I can't find the big shoe. Isn't this Atlas fun? This is, you know, I might work on some of these. But, oh, these are from my Christmas one from, I should take these out. These are from last week. We got this now. I'd like to do a New Year's, but I really don't have any New Year's images. We could do one and say Happy New Year on it. You're coming over to look for it, Jan? I went through all my images. I took them all out of the bags. I went through them one by one by one. I cannot find that big fat shoe. We might just have to look for one in another magazine. And I got a stack of magazines to go through, so I'm on the lookout for a big shoe. We've got that smaller one, which was what I thought was the one that we were going to use. But then this is a live session too, and I don't always follow what you guys are saying. So, the day in the life of a... Oh, this is of an archiver. I cut it off. Oh, I cut it off because of this. I didn't cut it off because of that. I was going to do an animal one. I always relished the amazing beauty of nature before dawn. The rising sun promises a new day, a new beginning. I love that. And I like it with animals. And I started getting animals out, but these aren't animals. These are people. So, maybe if... go back to the video where you put it. Now, which live session would that be? I would be watching all my 2-hour videos and I'd get bored. Oh, shh, don't say that, Meri. She started to look for it and it wasn't there. She put it to the left, Lucia. Huh. Huh. Well, I'll keep an eye out for it, but the shoe's not going to get done tonight. I don't know when that shoe is going to get done. These are some more words that I found that need to be put in my word book, so let's put these aside. On the floor. That's what aside means when I'm doing a live, on the floor. Let's see what I have in here. See, here's a dog. I like these dogs. I love this picture. I love these black and white pictures. I think they're so cute. He's not going on here, though. I'm looking for animals. I might switch and do something else, but let's see. These are medium-sized. These are all my medium-sized ones. Here's some animals. Here we go. A fox, isn't he cute? And a cougar. And a dog. I can start gluing them down. Might find some more later. Got some birds in here. Birds would go good on there. Here's a rhinoceros. Yeah, watch the shoe pop up. If you see the shoe, yell at me. Are you sure it was my live? Were you guys in somebody else's live and saw a big shoe? The profile is under the book, Meri. Oh, you mean this one? Isn't this cool? I think that either came out of a Smithsonian or at the library, I picked up some magazines put out by the Daughters of the American Revolution, the DAR. Somebody left a whole stack of them. And isn't it cool? Aunt Beck says she has no shoes. Aunt Beck, you're silly. Diane says, no, I didn't, Janet. I'll have to look for it. I have mine organized pretty well. Yeah, I would imagine Diane has her images right where she can find them. She would not be going, where's my shoe, in a live session. I think I got some more animals. I got a giraffe. We're going to do animals tonight. We've got a bird. I got some birds from the calendars. Might put a couple birds on there. I don't need all 12 of them. I like that blue jay. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, I don't know what kind of an animal that is. But he's going on. I think I got enough animals. If I don't, we'll dig some more. And I love this saying. I'm going to put this quote. And that's one reason that I'm doing a large glue book, is because I love this entire page and I don't want to cut it. In the same way with this, I love it the way it is, so I want a bigger format to put these in. So that's one reason why I went to using the atlas. Now I think I'm just going to do it here, since we're here. I'm going to have to clean out all my FineLine Paint Applicators tonight after the chat. Get a couple of let's see. Let's put this. And I'm kind of do this Cindy, I call it Cindy style, where she puts things down on the page and I keep trying to not think. For her, it's the process. And as she works through the process of just putting images down, it's that motion and the act of gluing things down that she enjoys. And in the end, it all comes together for her. That goes on my other page. So I know I want to start by putting these big pages down. So I'm going to try to not think too hard about putting these down here. I know I want animals on there. And I know I want these big pages, but then I'm just going to start gluing down. And I'm using Elmer's, this is that school glue in the big gallon container that you get like at Walmart. And I put it in a pickle jar, and the ratio is 3 parts glue to I say a little less than a half of 1 part water. I mean, a little less than 1 part water. You kind of add your water and stir it up and add it until you get to a good consistency of what you think will work. That part is kind of recipe by ear. So, and I really do like working in this large book. I don't want to call the freedom of it, but I like to be able to just smear this paint across, this glue across the page. I guess I want to say I like the motion of it. And I'm finding this Elmer's glue really does do a good job of holding these images down. I like the glue sticks, but I'm finding that even now I have to go back, even with those Scotch glue sticks, I have to go back and re-glue. And that kind of disappoints me in a way. But that could be Meri's glue job too, so I'm not really blaming them. Let's see, I think I'll put it up just a little higher. I don't know what kind of an animal this is. I have no idea who he is or what he is, but he's got big eyes. I'll tell you, if I saw him out in the yard, I'd probably run. I would say he looks like he's maybe a South American animal. Now, I'm going to put this one down next because I like that. A-Y-E, A-Y-E. My daughter did a school report one year. Mine is still confused. I rearranged them all the time. I'm reading chat to see what you guys are talking about. Ladies, please try my Plush Possum Studio free image blog for some fun Valentine printables. Okay, Rose McGinn has Plush, P-L-U-S-H, Possum, P-O-S-S-U-M, Studio for free Valentine images. Rose, I'm saying that for the folks that are watching the replay. If they watch this far, we'll give your blog a little plug there. Have you tried that, Rose, here? Putting a link in this chat? I don't know if it'll let me, if you can do that or not. You might try it, and if it doesn't show up and you don't get a message, I'll go back out and I can't do it until after chat, but I'll go out and approve it. Sometimes those things go to hold for approval. Oh, I have to give her a wrench? Let me see. Rose, can I give you a wrench here? Let's see. Nope. The only actions it says I can report Rose, I can remove Rose, I can put her into a timeout, or I can block. But I think there's some other options. Let's see. And I haven't explored all of those because my phone is hooked up there. So, okay. You know, I should start giving, you know, the gals who come in here. Can I give a wrench to somebody before chat? Do you guys know? Like if I wanted to give a wrench to Janet and Rose and Lucia and Aunt Beck, just, okay. And Peg, does it stay there? So, or does it go away when my chat goes away? If it stays there, I'll do that this week, and then it stays there. Good. Okay. I'll do that, and then if somebody wants to leave a link, or if somebody comes in and is being, I haven't had any trolls. Shh, don't say that too loud. So I haven't had much trouble with them, but if somebody comes in, it would be nice to have somebody else to kick them out if they needed a little swat on the, well, you know what. No, that's true. I don't think I'm big enough to worry about that. I mean, a large enough channel. They want to go in where there's a lot of people, where they can cause the most trouble. Or unless it's somebody locally who's harassing somebody, something like that. I generally don't have too much trouble with that. Every now and then, but not in a live yet, so hopefully we'll just be okay with that. But I still would like to give you guys some wrenches. For those of you who are like Rose and Janet, you always show up, and Aunt Beck does, and Lucia, some of you who always show up in here. And so if you wanted to leave a link, you could. Because I trust you not to put bad links in there. And even if one got in there, I would delete it after the session anyway, so. And welcome to everybody who's come in that I've missed. I'm looking down at my paper a lot, so I don't catch everybody who comes in until we play bingo. Then I see your name flash by. I know. Isn't that something, Aunt Beck? But it has not been a fast growth for me this year because I think I only grew about 1,000 this year, and that's a slow growth. I don't mind that. I really don't mind it because it's what I can handle. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not growing 10,000 subbies a year or something like that. And for my purposes, I'm not doing this for a business to where I'm really, need a huge, big million subscriber channel or anything. I'm happy with it. And I'm happy with the size of our lives. I think I'm coming back. Somehow I got disconnected. Or something happened. I had to take my phone off of the holder here and get me back. Are you still here? I was looking for my comments. Whew! I want a different setup. But I'm just using what I have for now. Well, thanks for sticking with me. I was fooling with my camera. My comments, it annoys me that my comments, I see them. What type of setup do you want? I want a setup to where I can sit down. I want a bigger desk I mean, that's not hard. A larger area desktop, because I'm working in such a small, if you could see, it's really a small area, not much bigger than this book. And, but as far as a camera, I would like to be able to sit down and see my comments and see the live at the same time. Now I'm standing up, and I imagine you're hearing my voice a lot louder because I'm standing almost right over my phone. So I notice when I watch my replays that my voice seems really loud, and that's because I'm standing just right directly over my phone. Where should we put this bird? I want some, where should we put the wolf? I don't want to cover all that up. Maybe put him across these two pages. Aunt Beck says she has a laptop to watch her lives and can watch the chat. Yeah, I think a new laptop for me would be ideal. But I still need a bigger desk. And a bigger desk is not, I mean, you could go to Goodwill. It's not inexpensive to find something like that. It's getting it home and getting it set up and that. So I don't mind using my phone for the live sessions, but what I mind is that it's clamped. It's on a clamp. Like, this is my phone and this is the clamp, and I'm looking down kind of through the clamp, and that clamp, I hit the clamp with my head. Oh. But it's a live session. Do I want him there? I don't know. He's awfully big. I like him, but I don't. I almost like the smaller images in here. Now see, I'm thinking, uh-oh, let's just put him in there. Let's just get the show on the road. So what are y'all doing for New Year's? Are you staying in? Are you going to go out and count down the clock? You going to watch it? We always watch it on TV, or I always do, or watch it on YouTube. I like to watch the Australia one. Kind of watch it go across the world. They have such pretty fireworks over there. All right, I like that. I might need more animals, but I'm not going to dig them all out tonight. We'll work on this as we work on it. I honestly don't work in this glue book unless I'm doing a live. Kind of like that childcraft book. Everything that you see in here, it's live. Yeah. I can do it live if you all want me to. Let's say 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Wait, what are you talking about, Aunt Beck? Let's see. I got to scroll back. Aunt Beck says, I will do a video tomorrow morning to show how I set up for my lives. Okay. Let's see, tomorrow morning. I could watch it tomorrow morning, but I can't watch it tomorrow night. We're going out for dinner tomorrow, so after 3, I'm not available, but I could watch it in the morning if you're not too early. You're an hour earlier than Meri. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm just chattering. Oh, I like this rhinoceros. He's got to go over here. He has got to go in here. Maybe I'll put the bird kind of in there and the rhinoceros there. Just kind of piling up these animals. Unfortunately, I'll have to be then, let's see, because I have to leave for my brother's, for his twin party. Let's see. I got to bed by 10 o'clock. It woke up at midnight by my neighbors shooting off their guns. Lucia's talking. Give my husband a kiss and wish him a happy new year, then turn over and go back to sleep. Party animals. Lucia's describing her New Year's. When are you going to do it, Aunt Beck? 9 Central would be good for me. Or even 8. Anytime after 8 Central, which would be 9 your time. I keep missing Aunt Beck's lives. I don't think I have enough glue on this guy. This birdie is going to get cut off, but I kind of like him there. And I'm going to put the rhinoceros and the baby rhinoceros down here. I put it down there, but then they'd be running off the page. I'm going to put it right here. I'll get these animals down there. I might have to hunt for some more animals for this page, but we'll use what I have. I love that little baby rhinoceros. I think some of these, was it you, Lucia, who said that somebody said they ordered the Kids National Geographic? I think all these animals came out of the majority of them came out of the Kids National Geographic. I just love their magazine. I'm going to put him up there, I think. Or he would look good over here, wouldn't he? Oh, he'd look good in here. He's going there. Let's see what Aunt Beck says. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Is that when you're going to do it, Aunt Beck? 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Central. Aunt Beck is going to go on live tomorrow and show us her live setup. That would be good for me too, because yeah, that would be good. Tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, that would be even better. Yeah, isn't this a good spot for this? Right here. I like it there. Where's my little... Oops. Bumped my camera. See, that's it. I'm working, you can't see it, but there's a phone cord coming out of my side of my phone because I keep my phone plugged in, and it goes down the side, and sometimes I have to work around it with my hand when I'm working over on this side. The problem is that I'm at my brother's house, and I can't just take the furniture and make it do what I want it to do, because I don't, I'm not comfortable doing that. What am I gluing down here? I got this lady. Let's put some glue on this. I have to go back and do some fixing there. Okay, let's see what else I have. A cougar. Oh, I like him up here. Oh, but I like him better here. Yeah. This page is going to kind of come along. I don't like that white in there, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it because I want to glue. I'm going to put him right in there. And these National Geographic animals are so cute. They're well done. The pages do tend to curl, but and even on these larger pages where they start to wrinkle, I find if I close my book, they kind of work themselves out. Not totally. They still have some wrinkles in them. But they sort of work themselves out. They aren't bad. I've been scraping that too much. All right, let's see what else I have here that I pulled out. I've got another bird. Do I want to put another bird? Ooh, I do like that one there, but I like him here. I like him there. I don't think I have many other animals here. I'm going to have to hunt for more animals. I have this creature. I think he's a fish. He'll go good right there. I think that's about the end of my animals. Oh, I have this big snail. But he might not go on this page. So I think I'm getting toward the end of this. What else I have here? I've got this big guy, but I don't think I'm going to put him on here either. So let me glue down this bird, I think, right in here. And then I'll look for some more animals this week and come back next week and finish the animal page. I know I've got more animals, but oh, I'll glue this fish down too. But to have to go through and hunt for them all. I didn't plan on doing these. What did I do with mine? This is not a New Year's page, but it's a fun page. The calendar bird here. Getting glue all over the place, Mary. Oops. Whoa. It's kind of hard to get glued down there. I don't like him there. Hold this phone. Let's put him up a little. That dog's ear. I don't like this wooden piece. Let's get rid of it. Now I got oh dear. There. There. I didn't like that big piece of wood. All right. So let's see what I have. Let's put this glue in the water. Put that there. Kind of take my wax paper, and I've got another bird here, but he's going to go someplace else. I might put him on next week. I kind of like that. I love that little fox there. So, let's put that aside. I'm not going to do the shoe tonight. I've got another. I'm in a mood to do fine line stuff. Let's see if I can do any better. I might put the lid on my glue. Before I spill it on the floor. And I'm going to try to use this blue on this one and see if I can do any better on it. And I'm going to sit down again. So if I'll jump up every now and then and see if I'm still going. But if I fall off, hang with me, I'll be back. So I like to, one of the things I really like to do with my FineLine applicator is I like to do these diagonals. For some reason, I like them. And you probably see me doing these a lot. And what I'm doing here mostly, the reason I'm doing these is because I have, well, I'm getting them, I think I collaged about 8 pages the other day in when we zoomed. When we Zoom, we're using a video conferencing chat. We can sit down and do art, and it's almost like you're having an art afternoon with your friends. And I think I did 8 pages of just collaging. And I have to be careful because I don't want to get too much on my desktop. But I'm trying to fill up the blank pages in my composite art journal so that I can bind it. Now, what I could do, Mary's thinking as she goes here, I gotta check, we're all okay. Just for the fun of it. Now this paint is wet, so I can't, I want to play again. Shall I play before or after? After. I'm gonna make diagonal lines this way. And in a way, this is just kind of fun. It takes no skill, and I've got this paint pretty well. It's pretty well full. It's not completely full, and I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, but you have to put a little pressure on it to get it to come out. And I'm using the 18 gauge, which is your standard nozzle. And I'm not worrying about a straight line. I'm not worrying if it skips. I'm not worrying about squiggles. But you'll see me doing this type of thing a lot when I'm playing with my FineLine Paint Applicator. Probably because it's Easy. Whoops. And I am dragging it. I shouldn't drag it like that. I clog it up when I drag it. And then I sit here and during a live session and there. When you drag it across your page, you tend to clog it up. There we go, it's going again. It tends to clog up with the paint that's already on the page. And I was dragging it. I don't know if you could hear it, but now I'm just holding it just a little bit above, and you can tell it's a much thicker line there too. And then I just like to go in and I'm gonna have trouble with it tonight. I like to go in and just put little dots in here for, come on, you were going. Now, we may not put blue dots. Is my black one going? Let's put black ones in there. Put black flowers just randomly. You'll see me do this a lot in my art. And it's just kind of like a little flower net design. And I'm not seeing chat. If you're talking to me, I'm not seeing it because I'm kind of watching my page here. I'll check chat in a little bit. I want to get this done. But you know what I'm going to do? What I want to do? I want a New Year's page. And I'm just going to write. I think I'll write it in here. Well, we'll see what happens. I might mess this up. But if I mess it up, I mess it up. So what? It's just paint on a page. Happy. And instead of New Year, I think I'll put 2018. That paint's awfully thick. Oh. And this is just really just playing. This, I don't mean these to be masterpieces or anything like that, or even a masterpiece art journal page. It's basically just playing with your FineLine Paint Applicator. And I can't say that I'm really experimenting on this page to see what it can do, because I already know I've done these flowers and diagonals so many times that I kind of know how they go. But I'm still kind of practicing my writing. It's kind of hard to write with these, but it's fun once you start doing it. And when Peg and Shell did their Pick-a-Stick, I used that ruler to draw that star, and I had never used a ruler before with a FineLine Paint Applicator. And that was really something fun. And I really should be doing fireworks here, shouldn't I, instead of flowers? Huh. Now I'm kind of watching my page. And don't put your hand down on it, or you'll smear the paint. And if you're still learning to use these, my best advice to you is to do something like this, only don't do it on your best paper. Get out some newspaper. Get out a piece of craft paper, or if you have some of that drawing paper for kids, you know, that you put across their desk, and just take your FineLine paint applicator and do something like this real free just to see how it handles. I'm wanting to put fireworks on here. Huh. I'm wanting to put fireworks. I don't know what I'm doing here, so I might mess it up again. I need to get the red out, maybe. Some gold. I'm just doing it with the black because that's what I have in my hand. When I'm sitting here talking to you on the live, I'm going, I need to talk to you, and then, but when I'm doing something like this, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing. I'll get up in a minute and look at chat. I need some color here. That's probably enough. Let's see what's going on. Let's look at chat and see what you guys are saying, if I don't mess it up. Can't go wrong with red and gold. That's what I need, isn't it? Need some red and gold. It's too black and blue. We'll set those aside for a minute. I want to read chat here. Let's see what we're saying. Whatever you do, do not think of polar bears. Brr. Janet's talking about a song stuck in her head. Janet or someone left the cake out in the rain. Raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. Yeah, only it's another school song that I sang in chorus. I like the flowers. Oh, Christine said good night. Good night, Christine. You're probably gone by the time I saw this, but now they're talking about black shoes. I'm scrolling back through chat. Janet with the screaming shoes. Fishnet stockings. Yes, that's what they remind me of, fishnet stockings. Except we're going to add some red. I'm going to add some red. And maybe some gold. If I can get my gold to work. Let's see. Let's just add some red in here. And you know, too, fireworks, when they shoot them off at night, so it's really dark. So you see the silver and the white and the... But those little spots here on the FineLine Paint Applicator, you know how it kind of daubs when you first put it down? That really works for fireworks. And maybe put the lettering in gold. I'm kind of reaching across here now. Reaching across the page. Let's see. I don't want to get too much on there. Let's see what I have for gold. My gold is did I use gold and it clogged up on me? Yeah, I did. Let's see if I can get that going again. It can't have been that bad. I scraped it across the page. I forgot to put the little orange cap on it the last time I washed it. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Let's see if my gold... Yeah, there it goes. Let's see if I can put gold for the Happy New Year. Whoa, that came out. The thing about this, when I'm working with these, sometimes I get too impatient. And this paint, I'll put black on top of red on top of white, and it'll start all smooshing together. Sometimes, if I would just be a little bit more patient and let it dry, but I get impatient with it. I want it, and I want it now, and it's not ready to go now. Happy oh, it's clogging up on me. Sometimes when I get down to the bottom of it, I don't know if it's because the paint is settled, but sometimes when I start getting a little less paint, of course now this looks like I have more than I do in there. It's getting empty. It will start clogging up too. Come on, I just want to do the 2018. 2018. You know what I really want to do now, and I know I'll have to let this dry. What I really want to do is let this dry and then put a light blue wash in the background. So I don't like the white background. Yeah, this is getting empty. It's starting to make its little squishy sounds. Well, I don't want to refill it. Where's that yellow I was working? My yellow was starting to clog up too. No. Let's see if I can get my yellow going again. I need to take the caps off of all of these and take them in and clean them all out. Let's see if I can get my yellow going here. The yellow is not going to show up as well. What does it need? Yeah, a wash. I think a wash, it needs a wash, but I can't do it because the paint is wet. But when this dries, this paint will be really thick on there, and it will feel almost like it's embossed. Let's see if I have an example of that. I know I've showed it several times on my channel. Here's a good example. Here's where I was playing with white on gold. But if you could feel this, how thick, and this is just white craft paint, but it's really thick, and it's got a texture to it. It almost feels like it's been embossed on there. It's really fun to work with. And right, you can do the same thing with, I like to take white craft paint and write a verse or something across diagonally and let it dry, and then do a watercolor or an ink tints wash over it. It's It's fun to work with, but this needs a wash in the background. However, and look at, I have to show you this. I know I showed you this before, but this page, I believe this came out of the Smithsonian, or it might have come out of that Daughters of American Revolution magazine, but it was talking about early American writers that were women. And that's what all this entire article is about. And these are two women that were, who wrote under a pseudonym, you know, nom de plume. I can't pronounce it. But it says she was prepared to compete on the same terms as men, but this assignment was entirely different. A man couldn't have done it. You know, and then this is actually the image that was in the magazine with her colonial style dress, and then the men down in here. I thought this was so cool. And then this was an entirely different piece that I think I pulled this out of a Mary Jane magazine. I can't remember where I pulled this, but I love this. It says, perspective in female bodies made them all the easier to dismiss as insignificant. And I put that dress form on there. But I thought that was, I love these historical collages. Yeah, early women getting credit for their work. I think that if we knew the truth about a lot of our history, we would be amazed at some of the contributions of women that we probably don't even know about. It's interesting. That was a fun page to do, and that page that's another page that was not planned. It just came together. You know what I'm wanting to do on this page? And I think I will, just to make a mess. That's green. Where's my blues? I want that dark blue. Well, this will do. This is not a dark blue, but it'll do. I'm just going to put a little way off over here on the corner. And I just want to kind of do the edge. And then I'll go over it with, I'll probably go over this blue with a darker blue. I like a darker blue. That this paint is really wet. The page wants to curl on me. And I don't want to. I don't want to get too much in the spots on my desktop where I don't want it. But I want to do this page. And then I'll put it back. I'll put it down, I promise. Here again, it's nothing that's fantastic. I'm not saying this was a masterpiece in any sense of the word, but it's a way to say Happy New Year. You know? It'll make a nice page in my art journal. It does need, you know what I'd like to do is spray some blue on it. All right, I'm going to put it down. I'll put it over here to dry. Where? Here? Here. All right. What did I do with the... I'm here. I'm trying to think. Let's do the bingo again. See if we can get rid of all the rest of these. 6 of them. We have 6 more that we're playing for. Wouldn't that be neat to sign if I could? Happy New Year, Kathy, and welcome. I didn't see you sneak in. Wouldn't it be neat if everybody could sign that? You know, there is a... I've used it several times. My man is getting red eyes here. A PDF. It's called Write on the PDF. It's a phone application. And if you get a PDF and you want to sign it, you know, handwrite it, wouldn't that be fun? I don't know if they have that on the desktops or not, but that would be fun to do that. Or it doesn't have to be that sheet. It could be any one of the sheets. I got paint. I should have wiped this off. My man's getting a spotted hat here. Gonna have to paint his mustache again. He's got a spotted face too. All right. Kathy says, I just about missed the whole show. We're having our family Christmas tomorrow, and I've been trying to get all the food that I can get done early. Can't stay for long, but have to see what's going on. Well, Kathy, Merry Christmas. Really having it between your family get-togethers, between New Year's and Christmas, is really kind of a good idea because you can kind of celebrate them both at once. Okay, what we're playing for is, these are just some empty ones, are these ice skates that I stamped. They're not the best, but they're fun, and they're ice skates, and they were done with a stamp. Here's my stamp. I'm not happy with this Speedball Easy Carve. It comes in a blue. I got this at Hobby Lobby. But I have to tell you, I don't know if you can see, but it gets really crumbly in there. It's really crumbly, and it doesn't give me a clean cut like I want. I actually think that I get a better carve on just like an eraser. So I just got this to see how it would carve. I probably won't get any more of that. I like the pink. This is called Easy Cut, I think. And you can get the pink, which is called Speedy Carve. And it carves a lot better. I like that, too. It's a little bit more expensive. But we're going to play for these ATCs. They're just fun little pieces of art. You can put them in your art journal or put them in the trash or give them to your grandkids, whatever. So, I need my buttons. Got 1, 2, 3. These buttons came from Peg Robinson. Yay, Peg. 6. She sent me a whole tray of buttons here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we doubled up the buttons. That was Azure's. I don't know if she's in here tonight. I haven't seen her come in. If you're here, Azure, welcome. She suggested doubling the buttons so that we have more of a chance to win. Thank you, guys. You know, I looked at Dollar Tree for the huge erasers, and our Dollar Tree doesn't have them. I'm going to ask them to get some. I was like, all the other Dollar Trees have them. My friends are getting these huge erasers. Maybe they can get them in. But I do think that the erasers carve nicer than that Easy Cut. But now don't anybody go buying me erasers now. I got a big block of Speedy Carve, and that'll be just fine. All right, I have 12 buttons here. I'm going to put 6 in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pick a number. You guys can start picking numbers. And any number on here, you can pick a free space. If you've already won, you can win again. So if somebody else picks the same, I dropped the button, I'll get another one. If somebody else picks the same number as you, Don't worry about it. I made extras, so. And they're just little stamped ice skates. And thank you guys. I don't think I've said thank you guys for coming and playing and being such good sports and encouraging me. I can't tell you how much I enjoy Friday night lives. I have to clean my room up afterwards. I never know where anything is because, you know, you go, you're concerned about when you're doing something, you're concerned about you. I'm concerned about you guys watching, and so I'll throw something over on the other side of the room, or I'll go down on the floor, and it's like a hurricane hit. Azure, are you in here tonight? Welcome. You gonna pick a number? Did Azure come in? Oh, she just landed. She's still sleeping. Wake up, Azure. Am I late? Oh, there you are. Okay. Are we all done picking numbers? I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay. I'm going to throw the buttons. Now, I'm still trying to figure out how to throw these buttons, so I think I'm going to hold my hands. You won't be able to see it, but I'm noticing that my buttons tend to fall in the lower half. So I'm going to hold my hands a little bit more this way. I want to get the entire board, and that's just the way that I'm throwing the buttons. Hi, Sheila. Pick a number. Okay. Yay! Welcome, Sheila. All right, I'm going to drop the buttons. Let's see, I want to hold it just a little bit. Well, I dropped them all off in here. Or just leave it. We'll just leave it. 9, 10, 1, 8, 4, 26, 4, 18, 15, 45 or 55, 68 or 65, 70, 36 or 51. I got all the numbers up here and none there. What was the name? Twister? Is that the name of that game? Diane had a 4. Yay, Diane. $18 for Janet. Anybody else? Lucia, 51. We got 3 left. Anybody else? Did I get you all? Diane? I misspelled your name. Where? D-I-A-N-N-E. Sorry, Diane. Is that all? Lisa, did you win? Lisa won last time. Did you win again? 10? Okay, we got 2 left. Anybody else? Let's throw it again. I am going to decrease the buttons because we've only got, well, we got 3 left. I'm sorry. I'm going to put in 9 buttons instead of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And don't worry if there's more, because like I said, I did make extras. So go ahead and pick some numbers. I got you, Lisa. See if we can't give away 3 more and maybe a few extra. I'm going to write that down. Was that Christine suggested? Was the name of the game Twister? Did I get that right? Twister? That I need to look for the spinner game? I think it was Twister. That would be fun, and just it needs to have something that will really spin. Okay, thank you, Patricia. Kim Marie, yeah, thank you. It needs to be able to spin, you know, several times when, like the Wheel of Fortune. Twister. Okay, I wrote it down. I'll keep an eye out for it. Maybe we can find some other games to play. I love the way Rose said one night. She said, "We're playing bingo for Happy Mail." All right. Are we done? All right, I'm going to throw them here. Oh, that was pretty good. This one bopped out, but that's okay. A 3 or a 9, a 52 or a 63, a 5 or a 4, a 71, a 20, we're going to give this all 4, 23, 24, 37, or 36, a 36 or 57, a 63 or 33. Ruth won 71. Ruth, I think I have almost all your guys' emails too. Anybody else? Oh, come on. An appointment bingo number caller, that is. There's a Wheel of Fortune game too. Yeah, we've got an electronic one. I'll have to watch for the Wheel of Fortune one. I'm sure if I just looked at them at like Goodwill or thrift store. There's a bingo number caller. That would be fun. Night, Kathy. Merry Christmas. Cranberries sound good. Enjoy your week. See you next week. Well, it looks like Ruth was the only one who won. I'm going to throw them one more time. Come on, I want to give away these ice skates. All right. Yep, go ahead and call him. Oh, Bonnie had 24. Is Bonnie still here? Bonnie Tyler? Yeah, I think I have your email too, don't I? I think I've sent something to you before. All right, we've got one. Who wants an ATC? Who wants an ATC? Let's not throw any more buttons. Let's see who wants one. Rose? We'll give it to Rose. All right. Oh, Aunt Beck. I'll send you one, Aunt Beck, because I got extras. Anybody else want an ice skate? Azure, do you want an ATC? Bonnie, you got one. Patricia? Bonnie got one. I'm going to send one to Patricia. Sheila? Do you want one, Kim Marie? Azure? I can give away one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can give away one more. Janet, well, what did we give Janet one? Janet won one. Oh, Kim Marie won one. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, I'll keep it. I'll put it in my... Yeah, let's see. I'm scrolling back. Lucia, I see that. It says, Meri, you've been doing live shows since September. Isn't that something? I can tell that because of that Childcraft book that we're working in, we're getting so many pages done. And all of those pages were done in live sessions. I think I missed one Friday night because I had to take my car. Yeah, I wrote Azure's name down, Rose. I had to take my car in to get serviced, and it was late. I was late getting home, and I was tired. I think I have everybody's address, so I don't think you guys, you're gonna, you're gonna have to start a Meri junk journal. Okay. Gosh, we've been going for almost 2.5 hours. Are you guys getting tired? I start at 7:30 Central Time, Sheila. Well, I could do 2 more things if you're up to it. It's getting kind of late. If you have to leave, don't feel bad. You can always catch the replay. I'm going to put this away. I can do 2 more things. I can work on the desktop, and I can work in my mini Gluebook, which is getting a lot of little stuff here. So I might do the mini Gluebook first. Let me put this here somewhere. And I'm going to tear out another, come on, where's my wax paper? There it is. I want to glue down some of these things in this little mini Gluebook is getting full. And I got a whole bunch here that's just piling up. And what did I do but stuck my sponge back in the water. I'm going to get a clean one. I noticed I have a clean one over here. And I'm just going to start gluing some. Peg, you leaving? Good night, Peg. Thanks for joining us tonight. I sure appreciated it. Yeah, stay warm. Stay warm. Now, when I work in this mini Gluebook, yeah, Happy New Year, Peg. When I work in this mini Gluebook, I really seriously do not, I just glue things down on different pages. I seriously do not Gluebook with any intention. And my intention is to go back and do reverse collage around everything. But I'm going to get a whole bunch of images in here. And I thought that I glued down Einstein, but I didn't. He must be in here yet. Where's my Einstein? It's like looking for the red shoe. Here he is. And I had a postage. I was going to glue these down last week because I like Einstein with the snowflake. Poor Einstein. So I'm going to put him down here, and then the rest I'm just going to start gluing. And I probably should have another little piece of paper here, or 2. Just because I get messy. And this is, I'm not putting any real thought into this. As far as, except for the Einstein, I want him with the postage mark. And I'm just going to start gluing in. Ooh, this is different. Wow. I can sure tell the difference in that. In the paintbrush, it's long and it's floppy. That other one had a little bit more sturdiness to it. And I probably should have not done that. Probably should have glued on here. I don't like that. I can't use it. Let's get this one. This one's better. This one has more, it's more stiff. They'll put Einstein on this page. I wanted to get in here. Is Rose writing a story? Add E = MC2. Okay, let's do that right now. That's a good idea, Janet. I wouldn't say that I'm doing it beautiful. Let's see. Make sure I have this formula right. E equal MC2. Energy, is that, well, anybody know what that stands for? Is that energy equal something something squared? Don't tell Einstein I don't know what his formula means. Lisa said, I made me a little journal about 4x4 to glue in over Christmas, but I haven't glued anything. Well, you're going to have to get busy, Lisa. I'm reading back. Let's see. I really love working in little books like that, Diane says. All of Mary's businesses have murals on their walls? Huh. I have to figure that one out, Rose. Sheila, it's right next door to Mary's studio, up the block from her bingo parlor. All right, Rose. Oh, energy. Janice says E is equal energy, M equal mass, C equals the speed of light. So energy equal mass times the speed of light squared. Is that what it is? Don't tell Einstein. I'm not really good on energy equal mass multiplied by the speed of light squared. Wow. Mary, you have a disco diner studio. This is turning into be some chat here. We got a disco diner, a studio, and a bingo hall, and in the next conversation, it's energy equal mass multiplied by the speed of light squared. Yeah, we have to get Rose out there on Facebook. All right, let's do some more glue booking and less chattering, Mary. You're not getting anything done here. What are you doing? This, I stepped on this I don't know how many times. It's an interesting image. It looks like that's a religious image. And this looks like an eagle and a ring. I'm not sure what all that is, but it's going to go in there. I'm just going to pull that out. It's annoying me. Where's my... How about putting a clock here? You know, sometimes it is fun just to reach for an image, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not one for doing that. I get too involved in it. I want to say, this has to go with this because... But that's not what I'm doing tonight. Here's a stack of books. Let's put that down. No, I don't want to put... I'll put that on a separate page. This is a Christmas label. Come off of some, I don't want to say to froms, but in a package like that. It doesn't have the to and the from on it. It's just a Christmas. This is a Christmas present. It's an old one that was sitting around here and it lost its gumminess. You know, I could probably... Hold on, I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see these better. There. You can see that glue book. It's a small glue book. See, now I'm thinking. Let's put the cardinal there. I can't help but think. I don't know why. Really, it's really an effort to not think about this. It's really kind of a challenge to not think about it. And just glue things in like Cindy does. Chocolate. Let's do chocolate. Do I want to do it that way or do I want to do it? I want to do it this way, I think. Gotta have some chocolate. I'm glued in, I'm zoomed in, so you can't really see what I'm doing over here. I'm just gluing the back of that. It's our Southern Artesian chocolate from Stone Ground. Gotta get it up here. Nashville, Tennessee. Sheila. Chocolate from Tennessee. It was in a magazine, I think. It was in a magazine showing vintage images. It's probably a vintage chocolate bar. This is more chocolate. Dick and Taylor Craft Chocolate from the Dominican Republic. Is that too close? Oh, you mean Tennessee is close. Nashville. I have to remember to keep my book up a little higher so you can see it. Yeah, Nashville. Closer to you in Chattanooga. Here's another chocolate one for Mexico. This is the chocolate page. Tennessee, Dominican Republic, and Mexico. Makes me want to go make some cocoa on a cold night. Doesn't that sound good? I might do that after chat. Go make me some cocoa. iJournal. 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 What are you talking about, Sheila? iJournal? Huh. Cup of cocoa? You had cocoa earlier, Aunt Beck? Here's a shirt. And I think I should flip the page. Let's put these books. Whoops. See, my head hits the camera. All eyeballs? That would creep me out, Aunt Beck. All eyeballs. Somebody would enjoy that. Probably somebody that goes to Shannon's lives. Shannon Green would love that. She likes those things. I wouldn't mind it. An eyeball, but a whole journal of eyeballs? Ooh. I guess you could have ones from men and women and children and dogs and animals and... Oh, Sheila! Got put in a timeout? Oh, no! I don't know how that happens, Sheila. You don't deserve a timeout. Ignore that, please. See, that's another thing I want. Lucille was saying, what do you want? I want more control. I don't have much control with... Oh, here's an M&M. He really deserves to be over on the chocolate page. But we're going to put him here. This is actually off of a M&M package of M&Ms we had at Christmas. Look, he's got a little wheat. He's chewing on a wheat. Green is a she. I don't know what you guys are saying, but it sounds interesting. I don't know if this is plastic. I don't know if that glue will hold it, but we're going to find out. He's cute. What else do we have going here? We've got an oven mitt and got some shirts. Let's do the shirts. Do I have any more shirts? See, this is where I start thinking. I have a hat. Is that a hat? Yeah. Oh, I was going to put the hat on Einstein. Let's go back to Einstein. I was going to put the hat on Einstein. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. Yeah, there's room to put the hat on him. We're going to give him a hat. We'll make him debonair. My debonair Einstein. I think this is really a lady's hat, but it looks good on him. Let's put it right like that, covering one eye. Oh, I'm such a good gluer. Where's my... I was messing around with it too much. Alrighty. Let's see, what else do I have here? I was going to do the shirts, but I don't know if I've got any more. I've got an angel. I kind of like that little monk. Oops. Aunt Beck says, I have a raccoon family living in a tree in the backyard. I always hear them overnight. Last time I threw a cup of water on them so they'd leave. Einstein? Are you talking about Einstein, Lucia? Does Einstein look like he's flirting? Where'd he go? It's funny. We got a flirty, debonair Einstein. Equal MC2. He's saying, well, let's see. Let me write it down. Where's my pen? Some of these pens are going dry on me. Energy equal mass. Is it mass times the speed of... What is this? Janet! I got energy, mass, and I know, is this the speed of light squared? What is C? Yeah, speed of light squared. Mass times the speed. If I don't write this down, the next time I look at it, I'll forget. Of light squared. Energy, that's what I need. More light and more speed. All right, forget that. Let's go back and do some glue booking. That didn't get in there very well. I'll have to go back and... I like this little monk. He's carrying some books on his head. So I'm going to do him. And what else do... Oh, I like the doggy too. We'll put the doggy over here. And I'm just pulling images. Sort of. Oh, I like the matches though. Oh, sorry. Diane says she dropped out of physics. Physics, I don't think I even took it. I like general science. I like my general science class. Yeah, my brain doesn't work that way either, Diane. Let me put the monk on another page. We got the dog and the cat. And here's another Christmas label. That's just trash. Gosh, I think that's a cash register. Here's another cat. Oh, there's two kitties and a dog. I like these kitties. I have to tell you guys, I'm guilty of watching all those kitty videos on YouTube. I go, oh boy, another kitty video. And the more you watch, the more they feed to you. The more you get. Kitties watching squirrels one day outside. The squirrel was teasing the kitty. And the guy opened the door and the cat ran out and chased the squirrel. The squirrel didn't tease him anymore. It was through a patio door. I like to watch those type of videos. Wasting my time. The kitties are cute. And we're going to put a little doggy over here just because I have him. If you have kitties, you got to have a doggy for the doggy lovers. We don't have any pets. Had pets when we were younger, but, you know, like on days like today, oh my, they'd have to be on the inside. You wouldn't want to leave your pets outside. Ugh, gotta wash my hands off here, or at least wipe them off. I keep losing my little glue thing. I've got plenty to go. I don't know if I'll do all these tonight. I like this book of matches, though. I think those are cool. Am I getting out of frame? I'm going to zoom out just a teeny bit. Whoops. Sorry, I'm going to give you a headache here. There. So we have not talked about New Year's goals, resolutions. We aren't calling them resolutions anymore, are we? We're calling them goals, or did you pick a word for the new year? I am keeping my word for that from last year, which was triumphant. Oh, look, there's a gingerbread. I'm going to put him with the cocoa over here. Yeah. Goals. Ramona says goals is her. Janet says no diets and no exercise. It's funny. Yeah, I don't have any. True is your word. Goals is Ramona's and true is Rose's. My word is triumphant. I had triumphant in 2015 or 16, and I kept it for 2017. And I'm going to use it for 2018. Happy. Sheila has happy. That's a good word. You know, the triumphant, it's Janet's is give. Steadfast is Diane's. Peaceful for Azure. That's a good one. Rejoice for Lisa. Aunt Beck says, oh, before I forget, I have switched my Facebook page to a group for my YouTube channel, Aunt Beck's Creations. Okay. Are we still subscribed to it, Aunt Beck? I'll have to go check. Kim Marie says minimalism is mine in 2017. Minimalism. That's a big word for minimalism. I think it's funny. I think minimalism is an awfully large word. Kind of like an oxymoron going on there. I am going to put this gingerbread man with this. Looks like a hot tea. No, it's cinnamon. It might be hot tea with cinnamon in it. But this little gingerbread man, he deserves to be on this page. Oh, tore him. I broke the cookie. I'll just paste him back together. He doesn't mind. He's used to being broken off at the arms and legs. Yeah, Aunt Beck, I'll check that. Aunt Beck said she's changed her page for her channel name, which is Aunt Beck's Creations, her Facebook page. Sorry. I could see that gingerbread man floating in a pool of hot cocoa. You know, actually, I think he's off of a butter advertisement. I actually think he's sitting on top of a cube of butter. I don't know what I'm going to put with those matches. I guess nothing for right now. Let's see, what is this? I have a bunch of these came off of the back of a 2017 calendar. That one didn't. Oh, I like this guy. He's going in. He's going in another page over here. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. Those Egyptians buried with their gold. I don't blame them one bit. I like gold. Gold and black. They had it. There. Now I'm almost, oh, you know, I'm going to zoom in just a little. I fell out and it changed my camera there. Yeah, I'm ready for some hot cocoa. I really am. After chat, I'm going to go make some hot cocoa. I think I'll put this gold cash register on the other side. And oh, look, what's this? A gold coin of some sort. We'll put that there and that there. It's funny how these things fall together. Chocolate and gold and puppies and kitties, and pretty soon I'll have a mini glue book done here. Then I'll go back in and do reverse collage on it. And I have yet to attain to Dee Dee's talent with reverse collage. Because when she does reverse collage, I mean, she makes it a work of art. She uses the art on the page, but she adds her own art touches. And so far, all I'm doing is painting out and adding photographs. And I have yet to attain to her talent for reverse collage. But she inspires me. She does inspire me. And this is a illustrated, it looks like a sampler. I think I'm going to put it this way, though. Maybe over here, this way. Yeah, I don't have any resolutions, or even, I need to probably set some goals for 2018, because they say if you don't set goals, you'll never get there. You know, you'll never arrive any place. So I probably should set a few, well, I have a few goals, personal ones. But as far as art goals, I guess my goal, well, I have journals that I want to work in. And that kind of unspoken goals. But I don't have anything really specific that I need to, you know, drill down in and say, this is what I want to do. How about the crown? I don't like the nice save there. I don't like any of that there. Oh, here we have a castle. It's a tiny castle, but it's a castle. And that monk, what happened to my monk? He would go good on that. We'll put the castle here. What happened to, here he is. We'll put the monk on here. He would go good on this page. So maybe this weekend I'll sit down and think about not a whole lot of goals, but maybe 1 or 2 goals for art, for my artistic endeavors. And not only think of the goal, but think of some steps to achieve them. And not make it any big, because I tend to do that. Once I start something, then I got to go into detail, and then I tend to overdo it. So maybe my goal will be set goals. Set a few simple goals that are achievable. That will be my first goal for January. And I'm talking about art here. I'm not talking about life or anything in that regard. I'm just talking about things to do. Like finish binding my 2017 journals. XV. I almost like that over here. XV. This is like on a flashcard weight paper. It's a little bit stronger paper. I don't know if that'll... My main goal is to get my studio room organization set up. That's a good goal, Azure. Lisa says, I love your videos, Pecker Dye. Yeah, Pecker Dye, such an inspiration. Such an inspiration. Sheila says, I started a sewing journal before Christmas I need to get back to. Ooh, that sounds fun, Sheila. Lucia says something about posting regularly. Lisa says, my goal is to post videos on YouTube with some regularity. And Lucia agrees with her. Yeah, I agree. You know, I will say, though, I think that this weekend, I would have thought there would be a lot of videos out there to watch, but kind of like me, I had time to watch videos, so I took time off for making videos, and I think everybody else did too, because I found myself going to the search engine a lot. Here's how I watch videos. I watch my videos that show up in my feed, and not all of them. You know, usually the ones I get a lot of my subscription, because I put in notify me with all of them, you know, when I hit that little bell. What's going on here? Then after I'm done there, if I still have time, I'll go to my subscription list. And where there's a little green dot there, I'll know that there's probably a video there that I haven't watched, and so I'll go and watch those, or I'll search through those. Of course, I'm subscribed to hundreds of people. There's no way I can get through all of them. And then, if I'm really bored and I still have more to watch, I'll go and do the search, and I'll search for art journal this week or this month to get the current ones. And I find a lot of new people that way, but... Good night, Rose. Is Rose leaving? Who's leaving? Rose? Rose? Good night, Rose. Diane says, Lucia, I'm kind of obsessive about keeping my area clean. It gets messy. My brain shuts down. It's the only place in my house that I can control, so I have to keep it neat. You know, that's an interesting comment, because I identify with what Diana's saying. I don't have to have it spick and span neat, but I'm finding I have to know where things are. If I want to reach for my FineLine Paint Applicators, I don't want to have to. Sometimes when I'm in my live, I'm going, okay, where did I put the black one? Where did I put the... Though that's because I'm doing it live and I'll set something down and I forget where I set it. But at the end of my live session, I have to go and put things back where like in my drawer here, I keep my utility knife and my bone folder and my little pokey tool. If those things aren't there when I want them, I'm going, where are they now? So I don't have to have things super neat, but I have to have things to a point. I get frustrated when I can't find anything. Oh, Lucia, your house is neat. Lucia did the most beautiful Christmas decor video. I'm just going, look at her Christmas decorations. I'm scrolling back through chat. Yeah, Aunt Beck's live is at 10 a.m. Eastern time, so it'd be 9 a.m. Central time. Well, let's see. What else do I have here? I'm not going to glue all of these in tonight. Maybe a couple more. That's a crisp. And I keep hitting the phone. I got some. These come off of the calendar. These little birds came off of the calendar. I'll do them someplace else. Maybe on some ATCs or something. Let's see. What do I have? I got a Halloween one. Got another chocolate one. Chocolate with the Halloween. And there's the earrings. An angel. Another bird. Oh, ooh, I like the flowers. Maybe I'll just save those off. These will go together. I'm going to do a couple more here. A few more pages and let's see where I'm at. And this is just the flowers. Kind of pretty. I like little things. This must have came out, oh, this come out of the Romantic Home magazine. Because I know that ad. I went to the library and they had 2 free issues of Romantic Home. And I thought, treasure. I love my Romantic Home magazines because they have so many neat Victorian-ish shabby chic designs in them. Let's get angel. What's under here? What is under here? Apples. Shirts. I think I'm done. Not done. I think I'm done for tonight on these. I've done enough tonight. Let's put it that way. Ooh. That's kind of cool though. I like that. I got that red glove there, but I don't care. I'm going to put it there. I like it with that time clock, with that clock. That's where it's going. Oh, let's see what else I got here. Whoops, I keep hitting the phone. Sorry. Oh, I got another glove. I didn't know that. Got some thimbos, another stack of coins. Those are already glued down. All right. Ooh, I like him. I'm going to put him down. Okie dokie. Let's see where we are. Where's my chat? Yeah, I've been on 3 hours. Oh my goodness, guys, it's time to call it a night. Sheila says, I had a whole room and then my son moved in for a while and I had to move my stuff. Yeah, you have to make accommodations for your family, but they're, in the long run, they're more important than your craft stuff. So you can always do craft on a little 3x2 desk. Yeah, I think we better call it a night. I didn't realize I was going for 3 hours. I want to wish all of you a very, very happy New Year. And just have a good weekend. Yeah, I was playing with this little mini art journal. So next year we'll be back next year. Next Friday night we'll be you're welcome, Patricia. Next Friday night we'll be in 2018. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Happy New Year, everyone. Have a really good weekend. Yes, be safe, everyone, Ezra says. So, yeah, it's snowing out there. It's cold out there. Take care of yourself. Take care of your pets. Take care of your family. Good night, everybody. Happy New Year.